Kevin Durant, for being one of the game's greatest players, is such a well of fascinating takes that genuinely make it seem like he's not even tethered to reality, but we don't get to see those as much anymore after he was basically run off of Twitter, which is like a Greek tragedy in and of itself. I mean, seriously, the NBA superstar that's on Twitter that you can get into an argument with, basically driven off of the platform out of embarrassment, it's Shakespearean. But his most recent hot take is maybe his craziest one yet, and he's getting a lot of shit for it. When asked which team is better, this new look Sixers or the 2017 Warriors, Kevin Durant went, "Oh, that's simple. It's the new look Sixers, and it's not even close." Now look, I understand that Kevin Durant has a vested interest to downplay these Warriors teams for the sake of his own career and will probably do so for the rest of his life, but this is just a step too far. I mean, a hobbled Joel Embiid, a 42-year-old LeBron James, a second-year player in VJ Edgecombe, a distressed asset in Jaylen Brown, and an unproven all-star in Tyrese Maxey versus literally the greatest team of all time. It's not close. Now, this was something that KD was asked about and said in person, but he hopped on Instagram to clarify his position. He's comparing the state of the Warriors before he joined versus the state of the Sixers before LeBron joined. And he's saying that Jaylen Brown and Joel Embiid is actually better than Steph Curry because those are two MVP caliber players. He brought up Tyrese Maxey, a multi-year all-star at this point, and mentioned Klay Thompson, full name, never an MVP candidate in nothing. That feels a little harsh. Draymond, 14 points per game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. I mean, I'm not a Draymond fan, but this is really underselling his impact. And you'd imagine of all people, Kevin Durant could have a little bit of a more nuanced take than just straight looking at the box score. Steph a MVP just like Joel was. 2013 Joel Embiid versus 2016 Steph Curry is just hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby all day. Now you want to talk about 2024 Joel Embiid. And then he finishes this off with, "I just don't know how the Warriors team is better on paper," which thankfully basketball isn't played on paper. And you'd think a hooper's hooper like KD would understand that. You can't just match these guys up like it's a stat head graph and go, "See, team B is better." No, dude. 2017 Warriors are the greatest team of all time. This was a much better team that you joined than the Sixers are that LeBron has joined. It's just such an asinine comparison. I don't even care that KD joined the Warriors, but please, I refuse to pretend it wasn't what it was. The Warriors, prior to him joining, had just won 73 games, the most in a single season. Unanimous MVP. We're in the finals. This Sixers team barely made the playoffs. They lost in the second round. They got smoked out. This is just apples to oranges, bro. Klay Thompson also did not take kindly to his full name being used and kind of disparaged. So this is really funny. Kevin Durant kind of burning previous relations.